This is the Porter AVS 5000, and if it leaks suction when you turn it off, I'm going to show you how to fix that.
When you pull the suction for the mask off, it should stop, and you shouldn't hear any suction, but it seems like doing that. So we have suction right there. We're going to remove the set screw or loosen it. Then we're going to pull out that piece, which you can see it has dust on the top of it. That's what's causing it to not close off. And so we're going to go inside and clean it up right now. We're going to take away these set screws and remove the top of the AVS. Little cap there. It is the same size Allen key as what goes in the bottom, which removes that little piece that holds the cap in on the vacuum side. We're going to unscrew that, take it out, and check that also for dust, but it looks okay. So now we're just going to clean it all up and put it back together. So keep watching. So I'm using a mild cleaner here, and I'm going to just use a little bit, and then I'm going to wipe off the pieces and make sure that before I reinstall that everything is completely dried and there's no residual cleaner left on there. So I pushed down this piece of gauze, and then I'm going to push it out through the bottom, kind of like cleaning the barrel of this device that we've just taken out. And I've blown through it a little bit, and now I'm going to reassemble everything. Just making sure that it's dried off. I'm going to use a clean piece of gauze here, and I'm going to wipe it all off just to make sure. Oops, that O-ring fell off, so we'll make sure that we put that back into the end where it was without any dust on it. And then we're going to put everything back together. So we're drying off all the little pieces and the inside where the pieces go. Then we're going to push this dry gauze through the barrel and push it back out. That helps to make sure everything inside is dried out. Now it's time to reassemble. We're going to put it back in the same way that we took it out. This Allen key fits into that little piece that screws into the plunger, which I'm putting in right now. I'm going to hold the plunger with my finger tight so that when I screw the piece that holds it in place, the plunger doesn't move. Now you hear that rocking back and forth. That means it's functioning well. Put the barrel back in. I'm going to tighten the set screw. I want to make sure that that's completely seated before I tighten the set screw, and then give it a good tighten. It's usually best to use the short side of your Allen key. You see where the O-ring is and the impression that's on the lid. Now we're going to marry those up and check to make sure it's in the right direction. That's where it screws onto the flow meter. There's the words, and then the bag tee goes on the front. You can see the mask and the vacuum on the other side. See where I put that set screw, you have to push it through the paper, and also when you take it out, you have to undo it through the paper. It says warranty void if you unscrew this, but if it's dirty and you need to clean it, time to just take it apart. Don't worry about the warranty. You hear the plunger dropping and popping? So now we're going to apply vacuum back to the vacuum side, and now you'll notice that there's no leaking, meaning on the mask side, that's what was leaking prior to, and now it's not. So we basically have fixed this, and it's good to go. Like, subscribe, and comment.